Welcome back to 6 News at 5. Time to take a look at your weather. And yeah, it was a little bit of a dreary day across central Texas. Lots and lots of cloud cover, just a few peaks of sunshine, but temperature-wise, all great news for us. We're at 67 right now, made it up into the 70s in several spots out across the area today. The humidity definitely up, 58 out there is your dew point. Of course, humidity at 73% accordingly, with those south winds at 13, still bringing in plenty of moisture. You can definitely feel it. It is certainly muggy outside as you go about your day. As for where we're heading, that cloud cover is not going anywhere. You can see it streaming in from the southwest to the northeast, and that's going to continue to be the case throughout the night. We have plenty of moisture in place, a little bit of a disturbance moving across parts of our southeast, and that is going to spell, again, that passing chance of rain we've been talking about for the last few days. Unfortunately, with each passing day, it's looked a little bit worse, and that is, again, the case today. Let's go ahead and take a look at your forecast. This is just going to be for tonight. From 6 o'clock on here, we're going to see that rain kind of develop a little bit, primarily for our southeastern counties down south of the Brazos Valley, primarily in the overnight hours towards tomorrow at daybreak. So keep in mind, that's kind of where we're keeping the rain for this first shot at some wet weather tomorrow. But the big story, of course, is going to be the cloud cover, because by the time you wake up tomorrow, only the upper 50s, lower 60s. It's going to be significantly warmer as you start your day tomorrow than what we saw today. And of course, with all the moisture out there and the very high dew points, we could develop a little bit of fog, primarily east of I-35. So let's take us through the day tomorrow, because that's kind of the story, right? That's when our cold front's going to come through. And other than giving us at least a passing shot at maybe a little bit more rain, it is definitely going to affect our temperatures. So remember, we're going to be in the 70s tomorrow ahead of this front. But here comes the front. You can see it move into your screen right here around 3:30. That's when it moves into our northwestern counties and continues to transit across the area throughout the afternoon. This is what I was talking about. This is going to give us one more shot at possibly seeing some rain. But again, it's just not great. We're talking maybe a 20% coverage, and the total's very slim. I'll have those for you here in just a few seconds. But for now, let's take a look at the rest of what we're expecting. Cold front continues to move across the area. But before it does so, temperatures back into the mid-70s for a few of us. Notice our northwestern counties where the cold front's going to come through just a little bit sooner. Going to be a little bit cooler, possibly the upper 60s. But for most of us, out ahead of the front, yeah, we're talking the 70s again for tomorrow. That's well above where we're supposed to be for this time of the year. So how much rain could we get along the front and ahead of the front? Well, for most of us, maybe a trace, maybe nothing. For areas southeast of the Brazos Valley down towards Houston, possibly 1/100th to a quarter of an inch. So for us, again, not looking great for the rain totals with this particular cold front. So let's take a look at the rest of our forecast here. Cold front continues to move across towards there about the Friday night time period, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. It is out of the area completely and off towards Houston. By Saturday morning, we're clearing out. What's the big effect of this cold front? Well, it's going to be the wind for sure. Notice the wind shifts back to the north as the front moves through, 25, 30 miles per hour possible there. And we're going to keep those wind speeds in the 20-mile-an-hour range all the way into your Saturday morning. So by the time you wake up Saturday morning, it's going to feel like it's in the 20s. It's going to be a very chilly start to your Saturday. And we're only going to make it up into the 50s during the day Saturday and for Sunday. After that, though, this is going to be a very short-lived blast of winter, because we're in the 50s this weekend. Back up to 70 by Monday. And notice what I got for you on Wednesday. Yeah, that number starts with an 8. We're talking the 80s possibly by Wednesday, and we're going to stay pretty warm all the way into next weekend. Back to y'all.
Man, okay. Spring has almost sprung. Thank you, Matt.